Okay, so let's briefly run through the basic hand positions and hand formations that you're going to use in this Daoyin set. Okay, I'm going to come up closer to the camera, okay, so you can see what's going on with the hands. I'll also probably repeat some of this later on in the DVD, but it's here for your reference if you really need to seek out the hand positions. So let me come a little closer. Okay, first of all we have what we call the closed Daoyin palm. Okay, and that's with the fingers naturally extended. The index finger is drawn back slightly, which opens Laogong point in the center of the palm. The base of the thumb is drawn in, so it creates this valley in the palm here. Okay, so there's this crease in the palm, and this is the Daoyin closed palm. Okay, so this opens Laogong point, this drawing in draws energy into the point. We also have an open palm, which is exactly the same, the only difference being that we now hold the thumb out to the side. Okay, opening the tiger's mouth, which is the web area between the index finger and thumb. Okay, so that's the only difference. Okay, naturally extended, try not to tense up too much, try and feel that it's a natural hand position. So there you've got closed palm, open palm. The other palm that we're going to use is the 8 character palm, which is good for the lungs. We'll use that in comb the hair, and that's when we bend these 3 fingers here at the second knuckle, and we just stretch out again, index finger and thumb. And that's the 8 character palm. It's called the 8 character palm because if I turn it this way, these fingers look like the strokes of the Chinese character for 8. Okay. And what this does is it puts more pressure on the lung source point at the wrist. And of course, we're stretching and stimulating the lung and large intestine channels. If I have these 3 fingers up, it's not such a powerful stimulation. It'll stimulate right across the wrist. But by closing these off, it gives better and more powerful stimulation to the lung source point here. So that's the 8 character palm. Okay. The next hand formation is going to be the hollow fist. We're going to use that on an exercise called tapping rendu. Okay. And that's this. Yeah, it's like you're holding a broom handle, and we're going to use it to lightly tap. Yeah. Yeah, this is the eye of the fist, and we're just going to use it to lightly tap at the front and also at the back at Mingmen point. We'll cover that in more detail in the actual exercise, but that's the only exercise within this set that you're going to use the hollow fist on. Okay, the next one is the Shang fist. Okay, then I'm going to hold my index finger this way, tuck these 3 fingers in with the middle finger pressing Laogong point, and then I'm going to cross the thumb across the index finger, and the idea is that I roll point here and the point here on the outside corners of the finger and thumbnail. I roll the thumb to try and touch the 2 points together, which is pretty tricky, and you probably won't manage it as I can't get my 2 points together. But the point here is Shang Yang. It's the first point on the large intestine channel. Point here is Shao Shang, last point on the lung channel. And we try and roll Shao Shang and Shang Yang points together, which is why we call it the Shang fist. Okay. Because to say now roll Shao Shang and Shang Yang points together takes so long, we'd have probably finished the whole set by then. So we say form the Shang fist, and all that means is take these 3 fingers in, cross the thumb over, roll and squeeze the points together briefly. Okay, so that's the Shang fist, roll in the 2 points. Okay, excellent. Okay, the only other hand formation left, or hand position, is called the dragon palm. Okay. which is just like the closed palm. Okay, but instead of the thumb being tucked in, I'm going to extend the thumb forward, okay, towards you this way, so it extends out rather than being drawn in here. And we're going to use this in an exercise called Buffalo Plows the Land. Okay, so that would be here. Okay, so when we come to this exercise, so we sweep the hands up, we're going to bring the hands in and then lightly brush down the front of the body. You're using the dragon palm to brush with the tiger's mouth area. Straight down here. Rotate back to the closed palm. Okay, the closed palm is used most of the time. You could say probably 99% of the time you're going to be using the closed Daoyin palm. The open palm, we're going to use that in the second exercise, which is round fan covers the moon, and that's going to happen after we've done the flick and we turn, we push up. We're going to open out into that open palm. Okay, we're also going to use it on flower displays Buddha, okay, when we've come through here with the closed palm. But as we come up and do the flower displays Buddha, we open out into the open palm with both hands. Okay, so both of them come up and we open out into the open palms.